Sunrise morning, such a pretty sight. Pink clouds drifting, pushing back the night. Sunrise morning, I predicted rain, never dreaming the sun would shine again. Last night I couldn't sleep a wink. All I could do was think and wish we'd never said goodbye. At dawn you called me on the phone, said you were coming home, and suddenly I knew, girl, my world begins with you at sunrise. At sunrise, sunrise morning, I predicted rain. Never, ever dreaming the sun would shine again. Sunrise. So the grass grows greener for you down a nameless avenue. Well, everybody knows that grass never grows in the smoky city air, 'neath the sun that doesn't care. Come home. Oh, you know you better come home now. Your gypsy jamboree is your sparkling burgundy. Well, everybody knows that grass never grows in a hungry hot dog stand. someone really loves you, guess who? Guess who? Someone really cares, guess who? Guess who? Open up your heart, and maybe then you will see, yeah, that that's someone who cares is me now. You know that it's me now. Someone really loves you. Oh, guess who? Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? Someone really cares. Guess who? Guess who? So
What you think, everybody? New stream setup, new game, 4 streams in 1 week. Could it be? Role-playing Unlimited is back, friends! I am Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where me, debunking American myth, take my life in my hands. Where the Great Plains begin, at the 100th Meridian, at the 100th Meridian. At the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. Welcome back, friends. We are super excited to debut this game that we began last August. Played about 3 or 4 sessions of it, entirely off stream. Had a new mix of players, and playing a campaign that is a reimagining of the very, very first Enemier campaign called The First Step. I ran this back in 2002 when Enemier first debuted. And we are seeing a different side of it, hence the name. And I had such a good time the other night when we were doing the Open Table Wednesday when I kind of ran out of music. 3 nights in a row, I was getting a little burned out on the same soundtrack, so I switched it over to the Agent Orange, and we're going to continue with that here tonight. We got a little Six the Hard Way to kick off the stream, and Sod playing Too Loose to Get Tight right now. Love you, Dad. Miss you. We're going to send this to the live screen, which, yeah, we got a decent look here at what's going on. Yeah, buddy. Don't you know the way I feel? All right. And somehow this is all out of sync again. I don't know why this keeps happening. Where this chat bar right here, it like falls out of the sync that I have it on. I don't get it. Whatever. Sometimes it fixes itself, sometimes I have to manually go in and do something to it. But without further ado, what's happening, everybody? Hello, hello, welcome back to Enemier. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, well.
Howdy.
Maybe I'm pressing the right button.
Sounded like it.
Who said that? Well, yeah, if you are able to watch the stream in the background and help our viewer count, much appreciated. If it bogs down your system, no harm, no foul on that account. But we got a new stream set up here, and we got some great music kicking in the background. And we have, I don't know, about a 5-6 month hiatus between last time we did this and tonight, so some bit of refreshing may be necessary. If not for your sake, definitely for our viewers' sake, because they were not here for any of it. Sadly, I'm still using this outdated map of Enemier. It still does the trick, but I am working on a new map in Incarnate, which will hopefully be a lot more visually stunning than this one here. Now, we show 5 characters here. We only have 4 players here tonight. Mike, who plays Abdul, our Dwarven Barbarian, he is going to be missing tonight, possibly a few sessions. We'll stay up to date on that, but for the meantime, his character will be controlled by yours truly in some respect. Now, before I delve too much into the recap, we might be able to cover a little bit of that as a group without me just talking over the entire thing. Let's go into some detail on each of your characters. I'm going to go in alphabetical order here. So, Clanker, you would be the first to tell us about your character, but the most recent to join the group.
Indeed, I was just introduced not too long ago, maybe 1 or 2 games ago. And Clanker is a Warforged. Now, Warforged on Enemier are a little bit different than they are in Eberron or other campaign worlds, I'm assuming. I don't want to get too much into some of his more secret background stuff, but he is here. He was in Carthel's Inn where the group was at. That group got into a fight, which ended up in his lap, and he decided to join them. And some of the things they were fighting were kinds of things that he is designed to fight. So he definitely is sticking with them, since they seem to be a group that is going to help him achieve his goals. He is a ranger. I'm dipping a couple levels into fighter as well, but he's mainly a ranger. He is a swarm keeper archetype. So instead of insects or like fey spirits or whatever, like they usually describe a swarm keeper having, his swarm is like a field of nanites, for lack of a better description. He's a weird bit of experimental tech, this robot, this Warforged that was built to help fight a certain type of menace. And so he is with the group to achieve the goals he needs to achieve, and we'll see how that evolves and how he develops.
Being that this menace you speak of is somewhat ghostly, would you say it's a phantom menace?
No, because we don't want to get sued.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No, yeah, it's an unphantom menace. You know, Drunk Pally, you are right about that. I should make sure to announce the stream on the Discord. I'm so busy promoting it on Facebook lately, which has been just bringing in so many interested players for the open table D&D on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that, yeah, I neglected to promote this game at all until this morning on Facebook, and I completely forgot about it in the Discord, so thank you for the reminder there. Now, next in line alphabetically would be Mr. Glimble Shatterlens Knackle. Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Well, Glimble Knackle, Shatterlens to his friends, is a wizard, and he specializes in divination, which is I don't know, I explain. He specializes in divination, and the way I decided to show that is he is a lens grinder. He makes all kinds of lenses and stuff like that, and all of his magic uses lenses of some kind. He was trying to get some information on something from the College of Magic, but they unceremoniously kicked him out. And now he's with this group because it's their they're the best chance he has to get some answers to his questions, and also he's a bit of a cloistered businessman, and he's never really been on an adventure before. Hopefully someday I hope to get him to get some artificer levels into him if the game would allow that. But for right now, he's just a wizard.
Oh, absolutely. Artificer is an open eligible class, so assuming you meet the multi-class prerequisites, you are good to go as early as next level, I would say.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah. And up next, we have Sajrake Asov, which, I think it's this guy here. Yes.
That might look cool.
Yeah, it's a badass looking dude.
Alright, Sajrake is a changeling. I forgot what the Enemier version of that is, what they were called, but he is a changeling, and a rogue. He's a Wraithblade rogue. And a monk. I took a monk class level. He started in this group by he had to break into that college that our wizard was mentioning and steal some stuff, but was betrayed by a bastard, and he ended up being caught, and then they were attacked by some creatures, and he ran off with the wizard, and he joined this group because the wizard hired him as a bodyguard.
Very true, very true. Thank you, sir. And last but not least, Katie Plain Saphael. What would you like to tell us about your character?
I am an elf, a rogue assassin elf. I am also a full stripper agent. I have developed into a more or less a murder hobo, very stabby, which I don't think I really intended to start out as, but here we are. I think I'm kind of the instigator of the group, so we're gonna see how long until either I betray them just for the fun of it, or they try to kill me because I've started fucking up too much stuff.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, did you say full stripper?
That's what I heard initially, but then I was like, oh, she said Volstrucker.
Okay, look, it has been a week. I don't know how to speak anymore. English is getting very iffy at this point. I might just start speaking in Spanish, and then we'll all be...
Okay.
I mean, I would have thought it would be kind of cool. It would be like full stripper. Okay.
No, my character, she's a stripper on the side. Obs.
No wonder she got so much money.
Right?
So, thank you very much for those character intros. I want to also just take a second here to show off these lovely pieces of artwork I was able to construct through Midjourney. This was actually, I think, the very first one that I thought turned out halfway decent. And it took a lot of prompts and redos, but this, of course, is Abdul, Mike's character, who I will be NPCing for the foreseeable future. And Justin actually went and got this one himself. I'm not sure which platform you used.
As I put on the Twitch there, it's Starry AI. It's a free one.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's right. It won't let me show it to everybody until I put it in everybody's journal. Everybody's probably like, who's this guy that's not in our character journal? There we go. Looks familiar.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Kind of an Iron Man looking motherfucker.
And Glimble, this is one I was happy with, but the more and more I look at it, the more I realize he ain't got no legs. He's just got feet attached to a belly, and he's standing on a table. It still looks good until you look at that part of it. You're like, yeah, he works out all right. And then you're like, oh, he ain't got
Well,
no
Glimble
legs.
doesn't really have legs either, right? I mean, he was kind of struggling to run.
They made you new legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure that's like a garden gnome.
Yeah, exactly. And this one took the longest, trying to type in Changeling through Midjourney and finding something that looks halfway interesting. I finally came up with this for Ben's character, and we can see the elaborate backstory that he's written out for us all to enjoy. And then Katie's character, also one of the first ones that I crafted. The eyes are still kind of iffy. Eyes and fingers, as I understand it, are the hardest things to get correct through AI art. But it is an improving field, and I know there's a lot of controversy around it, but if you are not an artist and you don't have a ton of money and you need pictures, I happen to support it, so that's just me. So we got our characters there, couple NPCs I was also able to illustrate. This is our Elven Druid Ranger who has been accompanying us for a while. And she recently revealed to, I think it was Mike's character actually, that she is a fence. So if you are in need of liquidating something that you're not able to get rid of elsewhere, or you need something rare, she might be able to serve in that respect as well. Additionally, she is hunting some of the same plot that Saphael is. And Mahler, as I'm not sure why he has two pictures, but this is the correct one, as Sean called him, a ground meat hamburger man.
Bastard.
Yeah, he is one tough hombre, and it is rumored that he cannot be killed. So, in short,
Yeah, we're gonna find out about that.
I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible to begin the recap of how we got to the point that we are now in the capital city of Eucor over here. Each character got about an hour of individual play. Started off in different areas on the map. I think Ben was all the way down here. Sean was over here. Mike was here, and Katie was all the way over here. And through exploring their own individual plots, which we'll get more into through the course of the game itself, Katie, as it turns out, has been searching for her long-lost brother, who has been missing for 24 years now. And upon reporting back to her hometown to let her parents know that it's been another fruitless year of searching, she is once again met by the apathy of the parents who just, by this point, have given up all hope that her brother is even still to be found. Now, after progressing through that plot, she actually wandered onto something on the exterior of the village, where she came upon a group of giant centipedes that were attacking an elven sentry. And after rallying the troops in the village and combating the centipedes, she then went deep into the woods to try to find out more about this mystery, whereupon she was beset by a gigantic worm that was going to either crush or devour, or possibly both. And then she blacked out and woke up somewhere here on the side of the road near North Sandega, where Mike's character was traveling along the road. He actually had an encounter with some bandits who tried to rob him, and he defeated all of them by himself. Met up with Katie's character and went into North Sandega, where they were looking for Glimble, because Glimble owns a shop, and Mike's character is a courier of sorts, basically just delivering supplies from the Artificers Guild to Glimble. Meanwhile, Glimble's here at the Isle of Sorcery trying to get supplies that the school was denying him. And it is in the midst of Glimble's journey here to the school that, as Ben was saying, he encountered Ben's character. Ben was dispatched by the Volstruckers, which will have their own name in Enemier if we ever delve that deep into it. But, yeah, Ben was sent here to poison a wizard, and upon completing the mission, he was betrayed by his own people and turned over to the wizards. And these are the same wizards that Glimble was having issues with. So as Glimble is trying to resolve his own problem, he comes across this abduction. And as he starts to investigate it, all hell breaks loose at the Isle of Sorcery as... I think I can... Yes. That is what we call the Hyri. It is an ancient entity. Its origins are unknown. Its motivations are largely unknown. Its capabilities have really only been discovered through repeated encounters. What is known about them is that they appear without warning. They vanish without reason. They can be defeated, but it takes an awful lot of damage, usually magical damage, to affect them. Not necessarily spells, but magic weapons work just as well. And perhaps most alarming is any sentient being they touch, whether it's an animal or a mighty paladin defender of a kingdom. There seems to be no resisting the effect of being touched, whereupon the victim is sent into what is called overcharge. And the victim essentially, it's like a barbarian rage, but even worse than a berserker rage. They are unable to differentiate friend from foe. In some cases, they can't even identify what they're attacking. Some of them have been known to just start attacking the nearest inanimate objects. Others turn on each other, and you have two overcharged individuals just beating the crap out of each other. Other times you have, of course, overcharged attacking people who've not yet been touched by the Hyri. So it's kind of like almost like an instantaneous fast zombie transformation of limited duration, because once you're touched, there seems to be no resisting it. But there is a duration. Oftentimes, if these people are not killed or knocked out, once the Hyri vanishes, within like 10-15 minutes, those who were overcharged kind of just like wear out of it and they fall into a sleep for a few days. Now, take all that into account, and we have a few of these Hyri appearing at the School of Sorcery, and the wizards are doing their best to battle these creatures. Not very successfully, as many of them are being overcharged and turning on each other. So it is in this chaos that Glimble and Sadrake are able to take a boat over to Teramos, and then eventually make their way to North Sandega, where the party is united, less Clanker. Clanker comes along a bit later, after the party has united here in North Sandega, and it also turns out that Glimble has one of these giant centipedes in his captive. He kind of stumbled upon one day out in the field, out here in the mountains where it starts getting a little green, And it was a curious pickup, so he put it in a cage, and he's been studying it ever since. And of course, Sapphire is very interested in anything to do with the centipedes, so united, the party makes their way northeast to Carthal's Inn, which is where, as Katie said, she begins to develop a reputation for the stabbiness, because here at Carthal's Inn on the very first night of arrival, it is cold, it is snowing, and our source of information stabby murder hobo. Our source of information in this small town, we don't necessarily have the best options. So the fact that our inquiries were kind of met with, I don't know, what are these giant centipedes? What? The red energy monsters? Yeah, we heard of them. They didn't appear here. Well, by this point, Sapphire was just kind of fed up with stuff and in the mood for some murder hobo-ness, and that is where we got ourselves into. I am going to send us over to the battle in question. Look at all these dead fools. Snowing. Look at all these city guards responding. What's going on out here? Yeah, this was the first guy right here that Katie stabbed, because he just kind of looked down at her and didn't answer her question, and then she asked again, and he responded sarcastically, and yeah, she just wasn't having that. And we can see here the party escaping out the back into the snow. And it is from there that we made our way to this map. We did not quite uncover all of it. It's a bit of a janky map here, because I didn't do full dynamic lighting. It would have just been too clustered. But yeah, the thugs, the gang associated with the people that you guys killed in the tavern, they're pretty prominent in Carthal's Inn. So in the middle of the night, your characters found opportunity to rest for a while, but sure enough, you were found out and running once again, and you were caught in this alley. And we can see here, it's kind of hard for my gray to show up against this, but I think it shows up well enough. This is where Clanker was introduced. This is Clanker's home, and the battle actually tore a hole through his wall, and the battle spilled into his room. And Clanker's no friend of these gangsters either, so that was enough motivation, at least for the time being, to become involved in the battle. After said battle, our group, now 5 strong, continued north. Let's make our way back to... No, that's wrong. Uh-oh. There we go. Back to the regional map. And that is how we made our way to Eucor City at long last. Hey, only about 20 minutes to do that recap. Not too shabby. And here in Eucor City is where we do have opportunity to spend any money that we have, which is not a lot, if I recall correctly. But perhaps most importantly, there is the Grand Library in Eucor City, which is where we have begun exploring information about the centipedes, the Hyri, and anything else that we can figure out. And in the background, while all this is going on, Sadrake here, he has a little impish creature that lives inside his ear. And this creature constantly causes psychic damage to him from within, and also pesters him with just taunts and cackling inside his head that only he can hear. This creature is basically a remote control, so that his master, the lead, can make sure that he knows he's due back at home. And so far, the pain has been enough for Sajrake to ignore, and he's been continuing with the rest of the party. Now, how that's going to play out if we continue to ignore the lead, we will find out. But, yeah, that should catch us up. We are here in the capital city. We can re-equip, restock, whatever it is we feel we may need to do in that respect. And then our research rolls, we actually already rolled last week, so once you get through with any starting roleplay on your behalf, I will roll in with the next scene.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I wasn't really doing anything particularly for myself. I was just kind of guarding other people and watching over them.
That's my recollection as well.
And I think I was pickpocketing and then shadowing Katie's character in case she decides to stab more people.
Hey, thanks for that cheer there, Valtheris. Are you with us?
Pretty
Much appreciated.
sure we came into the capital city and I said I would try to not stab people because we don't want to get kicked out of the capital city right now. So I think that's why Sajrake is kind of low-key following me. I was asking either about the caterpillar things or my brother, and I cannot remember which one I was asking around about. But
I think
no
it was
doubt
both, actually.
probably was.
Right. Yeah, I think the centipede was the primary focus at this point because the brother investigation has been ongoing for decades. So it's unlikely that some random person is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I saw him last week. He was hanging out over here at Barnes and Noble." But the centipedes might be relevant enough in the here and now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I'm just refraining from stabbing people. Fingers crossed.
What the fuck was that? I just got poked in the side. Katie? Can't stab the GM.
Physically, no.
Well,
I'm too far away. Well, maybe you could, but I could not. I am on a different coast. I don't have a knife that big.
Oh yeah, we also run the really long rest rules.
Yes, that is right. We are playing gritty realism, so a short rest is 8 hours and a long rest is 7 days. Yeah, that reminds me, I should post the Enemier playtest rules.
I think I like this rule too much.
Alright, so everybody got some bonus HP at level 1. Keep that 20 hit points in mind whenever you use the Character Mancer to level up, because I know somebody lost that 20 HP when they went to level 2, so just make sure you don't lose 20 HP. The critical rolls for PCs are maxed for the original damage and dice. Yeah, another cheer there, Val. Thank you. There will be a way to make that happen on the character sheets. I'm just not sure exactly. I think you would just enter the highest number instead of 1d8. You would just put 8 if that were the case, but we can go through that at a later point. All characters receive training in firearms unless you specifically wish not to have it. No feats in lieu of ability score increases until level 8. Magic. Caster checks to cast spells. This is a big one. The magical barriers that divide each region of Enemier. In 3rd edition, when we played, it was extreme. Certain schools of magic were just inaccessible in a certain country. If you were in Eucor, I believe it was necromancy and conjuration. So there was no spells under those schools. They just could not be cast at all. In 5e, we have a bit of a work around that. You just kind of have to will yourself to overcome these magical barriers. Resurrection is no longer on the fly. Bringing a character back to life requires a temple, extremely rare components, and considerable time. Lower level revivify spells and the like have been removed. I didn't go through the trouble of listing everything I took out. We can just kind of cover that case by case basis. It should be common sense, though, if you see a low level spell that's like, ooh, I can bring somebody back to life. Odds are I'm going to be like, no, you can't. The gritty realism, that is copied directly out of the PHP or DMG. So, encourages characters to spend time out of the dungeon. Good option for campaigns that emphasize intrigue, politics, and interactions. That is one reason why we wanted to spend a whole week in Ucore City, so that while we were here, we were kind of doing light activity and getting the long rest. Inexplicable Revival. This is another unique to Enemier homebrew. In this age of Enemier, it is not uncommon for a person killed to about an hour later revive at full health at the nearest temple of their deity. If a deity is not chosen, see GM for what happens in this instance. Granted, those revived in such a manner are bereft of any of their possessions, remember EverQuest, as this process seems to involve spiritual travel and animation of a new body, while the deceased corpse withers away quickly to ashes within moments of death, leaving the possessions at the site of demise. As one becomes slain too often, the chances of their revival become slimmer and slimmer, until eventually they will succumb to death unless resurrected at a temple, reincarnated in a druidic circle, or other rare means of defeating death. Curiously, this revival does not extend to monsters and beasts, leading to all manner of philosophical and theological discussion and debate. A hunter doesn't have its kill vanish before their eyes, nor do monsters revive in seemingly unending numbers. It is also important to note that death due to old age, sickness, poison, and disease are likewise unaffected by this revival. Mechanically, this means if your character is slain, they have a 90% chance to return to life in the manner described above. This percentage chance is reduced by 10% for each subsequent death until after 9 deaths and amazing dice rolls, your luck has run out and your party will, hopefully, seek out a temple to have you resurrected.
How does that apply to Warforged?
Loading.
I say, well, that's a long, ominous silence.
Loading. Yeah, I'm just sitting here all of a sudden like,
Well, I mean, you did say that we basically do have a soul, so...
Exactly. It's kind of like Grievous or RoboCop. Like, there is actual, like, living stuff inside. But that does bear the question, like, so... is it possible for somebody to just carry around your guts because somebody else made off with your body? That's,
Guts!
Yeah, I think the wizard can go ahead and take care of that. He'll carry around the guts.
I would think... I don't know. I'm thinking in the case of a Warforged, something about the fact that their actual organic parts are fused with the mechanical part, that the mechanical part would return to the resurrection site.
That's why it's techno magic. Yay!
Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, make sure you bank corpse run gear so you can get your cool stuff. You gotta leave stuff on the path on every road from here to there and from there to here. So yes, any other questions there or any further RP acquisition stuff you wish to do? Ben, did you get any pickpocket results?
Yeah, that fucking monk caught me.
Oh yeah, I remember that dude.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then I rolled a natural 20 on that too. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's right, and I rolled a natural 22. That was the most amazing thing ever. He was just like, yeah, not me. Bad form.
Yeah, yep, I won't do it again.
Sorry,
My bad.
Sorry, my mistake.
Um, looks like I got a golden leer from one.
Interesting. You pickpocketed somebody's leer?
I guess it says golden leer on my sheet.
Well, you maybe obtained that somewhere else, not from pickpocketing. Is possible too. Let me just check though. I have some treasure cards here in my hand. No.
Strangeling, that's what I'm called in Enemier.
That's right. I meant to pass that on to Sean and say, hey, Sean, you can answer that. What is an Enemier changeling called? A strangeling, precious.
I forget. Sorry, I forget.
Yeah, that was one of your own creations, the strangeling.
Oh, the Strangeling. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of the changeling. Wow. Who turned out the lights?
Granted, that was about 15 years ago or so.
Oh, geez, even longer than that, but yeah. Okay. Is it dark for just me? Can you all see in here?
I can see. It's all yellow.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I tinted your vision yellow. Make it easier to differentiate. But
I can't see anything.
I can't see a thing in this helmet. Nothing there. It's loading. Does the Warforged have dark vision? Or are you carrying a light?
Good question. Let me check.
And then same for you, Sean. Does the gnome have dark vision in 5e?
I will check. I will be right back.
All right.
Hasn't really come up yet.
Yeah, this is the first map that we're using the dynamic lighting on for this campaign. Everything else has been outside.
Yep, I do not have dark vision, and it doesn't look like I have any kind of light source either.
Oh, shit.
But gnomes do, so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have the money. I can have a lantern or something. I didn't even think about it.
That's cool. Oh, this is rolling so slow. Are you able to see in here, Sean, or is it just Ben? And how about you, Katie? Can you see?
I can see things. It's still possibly a library place.
Excellent. Okay. I see. So yeah, Sean is set correctly. There we go. Now it's starting to come in. You can see from Glimble's point of view here. And then Sadrake. Does the Changeling have dark vision?
I'm not sure. For some reason, my character sheet started reloading.
Gotcha. Yeah, according to your token, you do not have dark vision. I have. That's why it's yellow. So everybody should be able to see the yellow light that you're putting forth.
Can I possibly have a never burning torch or equivalent for fifth edition? I don't see that in the item list, but continual flame is a spell.
Yeah. What is um the light on that? How much does it emit?
It's the same as a torch. It's just the magical flame. You don't have to have fuel and all that stuff. Yeah, it's weird that they don't actually have that item listed anymore.
Huh. Yeah, maybe it came out in another book that I don't have.
Well, I mean, the spell Continual Flame exists in the PHP, which is
Yeah.
why it's weird that they don't have the Ever Burning Torch, which is made by using Continual Flame.
Right. Okay, so there's Justin's, and then I'm gonna change your light color to blue. All right. And then for Katie, who is missing hit points, that's not a good thing.
I think I was in a fight, maybe, question mark, and then just never did anything
Well, yeah, because
about
we haven't
it.
finished the long rest yet.
Yeah, because it takes a week to get it back naturally.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is still from, like, the bar fight, or if I did something more once we got here. Like, I fight too much, man.
I'm pretty sure this is from
I
the
need
bar
to
fight.
chill is what I need to do.
I am pretty sure this is from the bar fight, and same thing with Ben. And why doesn't Oh, I guess I didn't have that set. Okay, so there. Hopefully.
You think I'm shadowing you?
We're getting there.
Have you getting killed because you stabbed something?
Dude, legends don't die. Like, I'm fine.
Okay, so Katie's hit bars showed up, but Ben's did not. The mystery deepens.
Where am I? Am I on the screen? Should I be seeing me right now? I don't remember what my token looks like.
That's you right there.
Oh shit, that's badass. Alright.
Oh, that's right. I mean, while we were talking about everything, I didn't highlight your token. That's her right there. I like the little hand crossbow there on the forearm.
Literally always ready to fight.
I am unable to click my token.
What the hell's going on here, Bobby? Damn it. Okay, so Sadrike. Yeesh. Okay, so that's is that like your old token, maybe?
Should I try dragging one out?
No, give me just a sec. I'm gonna see if I can get this to work correctly. Oh, man. So slow. Always this week. Alright, if you still can't access it, yeah, try to drag another one out. Is anybody else unable to move their token?
Nope, I can move mine.
I can move mine.
Yeah, I'm good.
I've got control of myself, so I'm cool.
All right. I guess the only mystery now is how come some of the hit point bars are visible and some of them are not.
I only see 3 of us in here, though.
Well, you just stepped on Katie, dude.
But like I said, that's the only 3 that I see. Is us, is me, Katie, and...
Oh, because Sean's on the other side of the bookshelves. He's off to the
okay.
west. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing here. Nope, not working, not working. Okay. I'm gonna put the name tags on the characters as well. Started doing that on the other games, and I think it adds a nice little touch.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that I don't have a health bar because I'm a robot. How would they know?
Right, but we can see yours. Yours and Katie's show up. Sean's and Ben's do not.
I can see everybody's.
I don't see mine.
I see yours.
I can see Sadra bar. There's no like numbers on it, but like I got the green bar part.
All right. Everybody save whatever you're doing on your character sheet. I'm going to do a full page reload for all of us. And then hopefully...
Yeah, it's funny.
Hopefully that'll reset.
Yeah, I don't see my hit point bar. I looked on the Twitch stream. On the Twitch stream, you can't see Sean or Ben's hit point bar.
Exactly. That's what's boggling me. I'm like changing the settings for all of them. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Somebody moved my character.
I did.
Oh, okay. I'm like, hey, who has control of me?
It's a good thing we're getting these tokens already to do some heavy researching.
Yeah, I was looking at this map and what we were doing. Like, why do we have a map with minis on it?
Don't worry about it.
All the Mimic books?
Limbo's looking at all these books and drooling.
Voila! Works fine. Looks like, yeah, I can see all the actual hit point numbers because technically I control your characters, but Justin still doesn't show up. I guess I don't have full control over him. Or whatever.
Damn Grievous. Watch, Justin's gonna bust out with another pair of arms, too.
It's not a bad idea. So if you look around you, there are 12 bookshelves in a circular pattern around you here. There are also some ladders that lead up to other levels, only one of which actually seems to access the level up on the northwest side over here. So this library does seem to keep going in other areas. And this is where we have spent the last 3 days. We still have 4 more days of researching and light activity to try to achieve our long rest as well as our objectives. Now, with that being the case, I've started you off possibly in random locations, possibly right where you need to be. Give me a number between 1 and 12 and place your token in front of the bookshelf that you are searching.
What if we're not searching a bookshelf?
Then place yourself where you're going to be.
I am placed where I'm going to be, where I can see all of my companions.
Very cool. Why don't you go
What's
between...
the command for the rolls? What's the command for the rolls? I just fucked it up.
The
//
/R.
Okay, I did r/ instead of /r. That's
Exactly. Yeah, no worries.
You're so backwards, Katie.
Look, I've had a long ass day today. I burnt the shit out of my hand cooking dinner. I am having a bad week, alright?
Ouch.
That
This doesn't even rank on it, alright?
She's gonna stab somebody for sure.
Oh.
I want to, but I know I can't. I'm gonna keep that in mind, but 50-50 right now.
And that's why I'm shadowing. That's all I'm doing.
So are you going over to shelf 11 then? Am I understanding correctly? And I guess also important is, do we both have the same shelf designated for 11?
You put me on whatever you think 11 is.
Okay.
We'll go with the GM's 11.
All right. Well, 11 is...
Spice it up. Let's make it spicy.
11 is my number.
I went to the nearest one.
Excellent. And Ben started climbing the shelves.
Hey, you! Quit having so much fun over there!
I see you. I see what you're doing. Stop trying to hide.
All he's trying he's just keeping her in sight.
Nobody cares about Glimble. Everybody's like, watch over Zaphiel. She might stab a book. For once, Sean is not the one getting the party into trouble, and he's playing the small character who wouldn't be too far from the Bizzo archetype.
Fucking Bizzle.
Yeah, I'm playing the small, oblivious character, possibly sociopathic character, and yet I'm not the one getting the party into trouble.
Not the one stabbing things.
I'd say the book is safe, but as an academic, I have definitely wanted to stab a book. So book might not be as safe as it thinks it is.
I think you can stab the book and put it back on the shelf and nobody will know.
I don't know if that's advice for real life for this game.
I mean, either way.
Yeah, just go up to the stacks, stab the book, and then leave the library. We'll never know.
Well, okay then. Gotta check something real quick here because, yeah, I think our light activity might be coming to an end.
Oh, shit. Hades stabbed the book and it turned out to be a mimic.
That's like the vending machine in that meme I put up the other day. Oh.
Oh boy.
I see. Okay. Hey, Ben, give me a con save.
Fucking imp.
Do what now?
Said that fucking imp.
Oh no, it's much worse.
Well, that's a pretty good con save.
All right. Give me one more of those, please.
Oh, you bastard.
Surely you can't roll two. Oh, you son of a... Yeah, give me another cut. Just kidding. Just kidding. So you are in your position right here, watching the situation as best you can, when several tiny barbed arrows fly at you from 4 different directions, all of them at Sadrike. And 2 of them find home, dealing 16 points of piercing. Yeah, if you're watching the stream, you can see my hidden rolls. You can see behind the screen, even though the screen is kind of cut off, despite my best intentions.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were attacking, but I knew somebody was getting shot.
Okay, I think I see why that's happening. If I do like that, there we go. Aha! Just need to layer it better. That works out fine. And then on top of that, Ben, you made both your con saves. So instead of 20 points of poison damage, you take 9 points of poison damage.
You know what questions are coming next, right?
And Ben, on top of that, you also take 6 points of sneak attack damage and 6 points of sneak attack damage. Damn, I think I shot him in the mouth. He was all...
I'm gonna start stabbing shit now.
This bookshelf
Dude,
here-
it's on, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on. I will start getting initiative rules going here. Hopefully the API still works. Uh-oh. Let's try that. Everybody got a 0 on their initiative. All right. Try it again. Okay, I gotta back out here real quick and reset the API script.
Well, so much for our Warforged bodyguard.
Hey, I have a 15 passive perception, dude. They just happen to roll better than me, apparently.
Okay, should be set correctly. Loading back in. Get to the chopper! Now! Alrighty, now to reveal my hidden attackers. Doesn't look like any of them are quite visible from where any of you are, except for possibly this dude. There's a glimpse of movement from up there. They do have like a 50, 60 foot elevation advantage from that height. So it is very difficult to see them unless you're like on the opposite side of this chamber below them, or unless you're up there with them. Now let's see what our initiative comes out to. Somehow Sadra K did not get an initiative. Try that again. There we go. Yes, a 12 is better than a 0. Alright, so Sean will be going first with Glimble, and then Ben will be up next with Sadra K. And then Justin with Clanker, Katie with Sapphire, and then my assassins will be going last. And much like you would expect of assassins, there is very little sound other than the quiet pitter-patter of footsteps and the sound of hand crossbows, short crossbows, reloading. So, Sean, you are first, and yeah, what's happening?
Well, I gave myself a perception DC of 10 to notice anything going on, and I failed it. So Glimble's going to just say, "Will you please be quiet? I'm trying to concentrate. I've found a very fascinating volume here. It may have all of our answers, all of the answers to our questions in it."
Yes! Yes, Sadra K, be quiet. Bleed in silence, if you would, please. Your turn.
Well, as far as Glimble is concerned, he's just some weird guy over there by the corner going, I don't know!
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, sure. I'll bleed in silence while I'm being used as a pin cushion.
We are under attack, Gnome.
Oh, geez. Sorry. So sorry. So.
And with that being the case, I'm going to drop Glimble's initiative down to a 10. And then you'll be able to act after Ben and Justin here instead of missing the entire round.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I will take the dodge action.
All right, hopping on the ladder and dodging it up.
I don't know. Do we have healing potions?
I don't know. Do you? I know the open table group's got a bunch of them. I don't know about you guys.
Nope. Nope. No healing potions. So, yep, that's all I'm doing, I guess.
Oh boy. Well, okay, Clanker rolling next. Is your headset working, or are you just strategizing? Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, so I just do a dash. I'm moving a dash. I kind of leap over Sadrike as he gets to the ladder, and he's just like trying to dodge whatever's going to come at him. He's like, move! I just speed climb that ladder, land next to the guy like, you will pay for that, meat sack.
Weird. I wonder why we cannot see out of your line of sight here.
Yeah, that's weird.
There we go.
Okay, I was going to ask if it was something on my end.
Nope. I just have to change a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't have the Dex tiebreaker option selected as well. So, yeah, I have a lot of things I need to change with this. Okay. So, yeah, we can see through Justin's line of sight here. He's got the blue light, and looks like there's another one there hiding in the shadows behind you there, brother. Watch yourself.
Yeah, as I see that after I yelled at the guy next to me, okay, there's definitely more up here. Be cautious.
And also behind you, you can see another ladder leading to another level. So it looks like this place is still got more to it. Of course, we've been in here for days, so it's not a surprise, but here in the heat of battle, that may definitely be important to note. And Glimble passed on your turn earlier. It is back to you.
I'm going to walk out into the center, with a big thick book in one hand, and some glasses some spectacles perched on my nose. I'm going to say, "What in the blazes is going out here? You've interrupted my research." Can I see anything here besides, Sathiel and Sadrike? And millions of books?
Looks like you can just see Clanker from your field of view. You can see him fighting something here in the shadows, but you can't quite make it out.
Does he not get my light?
He does, but you won't notice until you go back down the ladder, but check out, you can't actually see through the railing. It's a one-way line of sight. So once you're up here on this elevation, you can clearly see everything down below. But when you're down below, you can only see tiny little bits through what it allows you to see.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's how they represent the height difference on this map, because it's so high up, and if you're looking at it from straight down, it'd basically be an attack with disadvantage because you're attacking an invisible opponent, more or less.
Okay, I'm going to go over to the foot of the of the ladder, and I'm going to look at it. It says, "Clanker, are you fighting with someone up there?" Kind of a dash. I'm going to use my dash to get there, and that's all. And that's my turn.
I'm not dating that with a response since I've already yelled out what's going on.
And Saphael is up next.
Alright. I can kind of see the beginnings of one of the assassins on the second, I'm assuming, level. Yeah.
Yep.
I see half of them, so I think that if I do really well, which is never the case, but we'll try it anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's hear it.
I think
for
I could make a
optimism.
shot, like a short bow shot, and then I'm gonna get a nat 1, like I always do.
Hit Justin's on and off switch.
If I'm really lucky, it'll just ricochet off of him and still hit the assassin.
Trick shot.
Well, an arrow goes flying up into that level, but it doesn't connect. It hits a book, actually. Hey, you did it!
You know what? That vindicates me as a human person outside of this game, so I'm happy with that. Okay. And then there are like all up around there, he said, at the second level, so it's probably going to be very difficult to find somewhere to kind of hide away. I'm going to try to do it anyway. You know what? No, I'm just gonna start climbing the ladder. I'm not even gonna try to hide. Nope, we're gonna go up. We're gonna get stabby later.
Woo! It's going down!
Yes, yes. Stab things. Go ahead, stab them.
Halfway there.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash
Woo!
to hopefully make it up to the top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that too.
Oh, yeah. She sees a lot. Look at that. There's another one over there.
And then that's gonna be my turn because I've got nothing left that I could possibly even do.
All right. There's at least 3 of them here, so see how this goes down. I will start with this one down here. And we are gonna... Can't tell. That is diagonal to your square. All right. And by the rules of the generous flank, it is a generous flank. The agent assassin makes 2 short S-word attacks. And we are going to stab.
Hey, what's the CR of this thing?
92. Yikes. Let's see about that then. What's your AC? 20. All right then. So the natural 20 will hit, but the other one is not so much. And in this case, we are looking at 16 points of damage and a con save to follow that up. Yikes. So in total, it is 10, 19, 29, 31 points of damage from that nasty stab.
Is that poison?
Yes, it is.
I have advantage and resistance to poison.
Gotcha. So still failed the save. It is 10 piercing and then 21 points of poison.
Is the 21 halved or not yet?
Not yet, so you would take 10.
Okay, so 20 total.
Correct. Plus sneak attack of 7. And then the other one that you charged up on is likewise going to take a double stab here. And both of those sword attacks just glance off of your armored body in that case. And then I have one over here. We're gonna just scooch up, stay along the side there. And we're gonna break out the light crossbow, take a shot at Sapphire. A natural 1. It's the most graceful critical miss you've ever seen, as the assassin does a nice spin, twirl, toss, juggle, catch with the other hand, and sheath into an already set bolt for the next attack. But the attack itself is a natural 1, which nobody knows where the arrow went. It's somewhere in here. And that is...
Some poor librarian's like, ah, my neck!
Ah, my liver! My liver! Oh, God, there's another one! Ah! Well, we knew there were 4 because Ben got shot 4 times. So one more shot, this time on Sadrike. I've got a perfect downward trajectory shot at him here, and he can't even see me. 30 feet away. He's not surprised, though. He is aware that there's motherfuckers around.
He's also taking the dodge action.
Very true. Well, the 10 is just going to send an arrow sticking into this book right there next to you. And that will be it for the assassins this round. And a good time for us to take a 10-minute break or so and get ready for the next half of the session as we continue stabbing and killing and hopefully getting rid of these assassins. Catch you on the other side. Are you with us?
How did you do, Katie?
You were the target, sir. Be really fun here in this moment because of the swarm that I have when I hit people, I can either do extra damage or I can move them. And we're really high up, so I think I'm going to be moving them.
Kathleen said she had some things of mine. A chair, a book, and a little gray piece of paper. She thought it was a poem I wrote that never made the news. Nah, 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 nah. All the colors are long gone.
Well, all right, let's do this. In the midst of combat, we have back at the top of the initiative. It is Ben's turn.
He might not be back.
I was going to say, uh-oh, did he not come back? Clanker's got the same initiative. Why don't you take the first spot then?
Okay, so this is going to be entertaining. I'm going to post the ability that I'm going to be attacking the guy who hit me. But because of my Swarm Keeper abilities, I'm going to post what it can do. And I'm going to be using one of the options.
Okay. Ouch.
So should he survive that, well, even if he doesn't survive that, I'm going to use the Swarm because I can use it anytime I make a hit. Instead of doing extra damage, I am going to try to move him up to 15 feet if he fails a Strength save DC 13. We're nice and high up right now.
Oh shit, horizontally in the direction of your turn. Help! No! Well, let's see. I'm sure this guy is like the buffest assassin known to man, so he's gonna... I got a 12.
That's a 13. So yeah, I think the visual would be the nanites, as I hit him, the nanites kind of swarm out of me and just kind of buzz around him, causing him to like kind of do that, like walking, flapping, like, get him off me, and he just like walks off the edge.
Help! No! Oh, well, let's try a acrobatics check here. Oh god, a 10, but a natural 20 if I happened to have advantage, which there's no way. So yeah, 5, 10, 15. He looks back at Clanker and holds up the Wile E. Coyote Yipes sign, and then... Ow!
What do you do? Land on a book?
No, that's where he was horizontally. Now he fell like down to here and took 23 hit points in the process, leaving him a blubbering, crushed mess at Glimble's feet. So yeah, that'll work.
So yeah, after hitting him and doing that, I kind of look at the guy next to me still and kind of announce to all of the assassins in the room, I told you you'd pay for that, meat bag. And that's my turn.
Well, Ben, let's take it over to your turn then.
Alright. Since he's down here now, I will use my bonus action to right strike and teleport.
I was gonna say you're teleporting
there.
5 feet.
Right? My mouse is acting stupid with the left click is doing some weird shit. And so I'll teleport here and right strike. I believe that's a flank.
Yeah. I mean, he's prone anyway, so you have advantage from that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow. Somehow he rolls just enough away to where you miss. And coughs up some blood in the process.
I guess with my normal action, I will pull out my rapier and stab him.
You gonna miss again? You gonna miss again? Oh, alright.
So 18 points of damage.
Yeah, that is sufficiently enough to drive the rapier through his neck and end his suffering. I gotta be honest, I was hoping to see Sean, like, mage hand a book out of position and then just cause a freaking massive books to fall on top of this guy and kill him.
And then I will make my way up the ladder.
Alrighty. And Glimble, you are up after that, so go ahead as Ben steps all over you here. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Hey! It wasn't very nice. Can I get past him on this ladder?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can stomp all over me now.
There, it doesn't feel very nice, does it? Like, oh dear.
Yeah, look what's over here. 3 more of them. All of them at full health.
Well, I will.
Fireball! Fireball!
Can I cast if I'm in melee range?
Yeah, I believe it'll impose disadvantage if there's a ranged attack roll required, but otherwise there's no nothing prohibiting it.
Well, then I think I will attack the guy in front of me with. Have we gotten back our spells or not?
Only what you would have gotten from a short rest.
Okay. How much is that again? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
No worries. Feel free to look it up. I'm honestly not positive off the top of my head. Justin may know. There's no rush, though.
If you are a wizard, you should have the Arcane Recovery feature somewhere on your character sheet. That will tell you how much you get back in a short rest.
One of those abilities on the right side there. If you click that, it should post it for everybody. Warren wanted to say hello on the live stream here real quick, so swapping away from the game screen to bring the little fella on the stream. Hello everybody, how's it going? Hi. That's right. I'm a big celebrity, you know. What's happening, Evil Dawn? Welcome, welcome, hello. Send this back to the library. Witch Bolt. Alright. Oh, you're hitting the guy right there in melee with you. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll that attack with... Even with disadvantage, that is going to be good. Not a tremendous amount of damage, though.
Cool thing with Witch Bolt is if you can concentrate on it and keep it going.
Oh, that is cool. Is it a... Oh, okay, so it's an action each time. Be cooler if it was a bonus action, but I get what they're going for. And
Yeah.
Is that wrapping it up there for Glimble?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see Sapphire. See if she can kill this one before the others get their turn.
I mean, every time I say that, yeah, I can do it, we're gonna do that, I get like shitty ass rolls, just like the last time. But we're gonna switch over to the short sword and hope she treats me better than fucking short bow.
And definitely, oh, there you go. That was some
I was gonna
suck
I was
damage.
gonna, if you move, you would have gotten flanked.
That's what I was about to say, but the dice were kind enough as it were. Well, that one takes a stab to the side and looks back. Hey! You'll pay for that!
Are you only 2 levels of rogue?
I think it says Assassin Rogue 4, but it has the thingy next to it. But we said last time that like that was wrong. 2700 was
Well,
4.
if you're a
and
4th
then-
level rogue, you should have at least 2 dice 6 sneak attack, and you're only rolling 1 dice 6.
I don't know.
Let's see. Sneak attack. Yep, hers shows 2 dice 6, so we just need to... Global modifier. Okay, there we go. So I click that. Try that again. I didn't roll much better. Oh! There we go. So potentially what Katie could be doing when the dice start becoming a little more agreeable.
So never.
Correct. But yeah, successful stab. Angry assassin. I don't know if it'll happen. It'd be cool to see one of these assassins on the ladder by itself and getting shoved off like in the 2 towers. Or if you could somehow arrange it to where all the assassins were on the ladder and you just shove them down to the first floor.
I'd say I was pretty effective at that.
Yeah, I mean, you got one of them pretty much instantaneously. Poor guy. Well, yeah, this dude is definitely outnumbered and outgunned right here, so I will disengage. Get myself out of the way over here. Nothing.
I'll be right back. There's a lot of flashing lights going on outside my window real quick.
Oh my gosh, what did you do now, Ben? Fuck!
They heard he was stabbing books.
Well, of course he leaves now because he knew I was about to start shooting at him. Because, yeah, we are gonna head right over here to this balcony, and I've got 3 of them with an excellent view of Ben. Of course, one of them used an action for disengage, so no attack, but 2 of them are going to use this opportunity to take this easy, peaceful music here and take a nasty, bloody shot at him. Oh boy. Sucks to be Sadrake. So yeah, he's taken 15 points of damage, which will leave him with 3 hit points before he rolls his saving throws. And even if he makes them, he will, at best case, be hanging off of the ladder in death save mode.
Great.
Hey, you're back! Roll those con saves.
Doesn't matter, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to be at 0 hit points. And then it's going to be your turn right after that, so go ahead and roll your death save.
Great.
Holy shit! Oh, oh man. Wow. From up above, up here, on the 3rd level of the library, comes a cackling female laughter. And Sadrake is just conscious enough before he slips into darkness to recognize that as the lead.
bitch.
Just be glad I don't sick the imp on you right now while you're down 2 death saves, because it'd be an automatic failure and nobody's got a resurrection. Well, Clanker, what's gonna happen with you, brother?
I will say to the two with me, Glimble and Saphiel, sounds like maybe they're leaders up top. I'll take these if you two want to go after that one. And I will move up on these guys.
Go get him. Woo! Alright, so since you just rolled a crit, let's try to fix this on your character sheet with the house rule. Battle axe. One hand. Yeah, I'm not seeing how to do it without changing your regular damage. So I guess we just have to kind of manual that until we figure it out. I did figure out that dice combo for your great fighting specialty. By the way, we can cover that when we get to that. That one takes a stab and turns around with his bow in hand.
Well, I mean, he still needs to make a DC 13 strength save. I can do that every round, baby.
Oh, not quite.
And he has moved up to 15 feet horizontally. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's much better. Negate that falling damage by half. Catch ourselves on one of the bookshelves right here, pretty much right next to the unconscious Sadrike. And I will take another 8 points of damage on top of the stabbed, or the slice damage. Alrighty.
And then I will do, as a bonus action, I'll take my second wind to heal a little bit.
Gotcha. And we will pass it over to Glimble's turn.
Okay, so I if kind of lost track. If the guy I hit with the witch bolt is still alive, I'm gonna do another D12 with him with my action.
Still alive. I don't know if you have to be able to see him or not. He got shoved off the side and is now down here below you.
That's not the guy he was hitting.
Oh, no, it's not. That's way over here, actually.
Doesn't say anything about them, about being able to see them or anything.
Gotcha. broken ass fucking spell. No, sorry.
Does an extra 6 point of damage.
Oh, it does right there. It says it ends if it has total cover from you, which...
Oh, okay.
This is not quite total cover. This would be like 9/10, so even still. 6 more points of damage. Got it.
Mm. And I'm going to walk over. I'm going to walk over here. And that's my act, and that's my turn.
All right. Katie is up next. Sapphire.
Alright, I'm going to start making my way up to that 3rd floor to see what's going on up there. See if I can do any stabbies. I will use my bonus action to dash so I can finish getting up there.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, you can make out another agent assassin. And what appears to be the lead herself, way at the periphery of your vision. And if you're not mistaken, you can smell Mauler from where you're at.
Wow, all of this for little old me? Was I that important?
I could try to short bow it again, but we all know I'm gonna get fucked. Got a pistol with more ammunition than I have arrows, so I mean there's that. I want to get southern with it. Yeah, let's get southern with it. We're just gonna shoot with the pistol and pray.
Oh yeah. Who's getting it? The closest one?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, 15 is good enough for 12 piercing as the clone of the pistol rings out from above. And it sounds like somebody got shot and didn't care for it.
So it says loading 3 shots. Do I get 3 shots at one action with it, or is that just gonna be like a thing, a continual thing?
You get 1 shot per action, but then after you take 3 shots, you have to spend an action to reload the 3 shots back in.
Right, okay, yeah. Well, I think that's my turn, because I don't want to use the rest of my movement to get closer to the dude I just shot. Although I could go backwards and get further away.
That's an idea.
But then I have to. Well, then I gotta do more work to get closer to him because. long distance shit never works out for me. Only the short sword has my back. So I'm gonna just stay right there.
Alrighty. Well, assassins are back on the clock, and actually it is time to roll initiative for Mauler. Oh, look at that, a natural 1. And how about the lead? An 11, so double natural 1s. And then we will... Alright, so assassin that caught itself on the bookshelf, he is going to just kind of step over Sadrike, and in so doing, just kind of knock him off the ladder. And I'm going to finish climbing the ladder. And as Sadrike falls, he is caught in heroic fashion by Abdul, who arrives to reinforce your numbers at this point in time. He got pretty good initiative, too. And on top of that, on this round, we are going to... We're going to force feed Ben a greater healing potion for almost maximum recovery. 19 hit points. And you smell Abdul before you see him, because he always smells like alcohol. And as your eyes start to focus on him, he's just like, what the bloody hell's going on in here?
I'm dying.
Well, I could see that. This ain't no place for a battle. And since I moved up there, I'm going to take a shot on Glimble, who just happens to be right here in front of me. A 13 armor class. Does that hit you, Sean?
13 hits exactly.
Gotcha. Con save versus poison.
By any chance, do you have the shield spell?
So 5 piercing and 4 poison is your
I
damage.
don't. And I don't have the shield spell.
Alright, well, we are starting to see what this robot dude is doing, so we are going to get ourselves as far away from the damn edge as possible, because, yeah, we saw what happened to Bob.
Oh, come on, it's fun!
No! Help! In so doing, though, they are giving up any possible flank bonus, so I guess that works in your favor. However, they are moving to melee, which is going to be 4 short sword attacks. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, and a natural 20. Ow! Miss, 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 and crit. We're looking at 12 piercing plus potentially 25 poison. You get advantage on the save plus resistance. Nice! DC 15. So 25 becomes 12, becomes 6. So 12 piercing plus 6 poison. And as for the assassin up here, we will certainly be turning our attention towards Sapphire. And she can't make out the face of the assassin, of course, due to the shroud, but whoever it is kind of gives a curious tilt of the head when he makes out who it is that just shot him. And it almost seems like there's a bit of hesitation in the return shot, which is the only thing that saves you, because if he'd had advantage, it would have been a natural 20, and you'd probably be dead right now. A 7 on the attack die, though, not quite good enough, and yeah, I think I will move back behind here and take some cover. Namely behind the charging Stankosaurus that is now rushing out right towards Saphiel. And of course, because Mauler has no tongue, his war cry is pretty much just a "Ooh." I guess I will try an intimidation check for my action, which results in a 19. So he is about as terrifying as he can be as he closes within 20 feet of Saphiel. And that will pass it over to Clanker at the top of the 3rd round here. Oh! 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 Oh!
All right, I will continue slaying these people.
This guy.
He get flank with the wizard, right?
Yes. This guy here looks across at his buddy here and he's like, "You didn't get far enough away from the edge."
Well, fortunately, because of where Sean's character is, I can't really move through his square.
Oh, hooray!
So, I could go diagonally. I can't really. I don't think, or at least I don't think it doesn't say, but I don't think it'd be doable to go through somebody else's square with that.
Right, that makes sense. Otherwise, you're pushing him off as well.
Right, but I will have advantage on this attack to smash him. So.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do that.
You're perfectly under the platform above you, so the big bad end up there, she can't even see you. Well, that sucks. My AC ain't great, but it's better than a 9.
That's what I get for relying on the gnome.
he's like, ooh, this is a very interesting tome over here. Ooh.
At which point I'll then move back to where I was, so I'm no longer flanked. And that will be it.
Okay, well, Ben, unexpectedly awake now. It is your turn.
Alright, I will climb up this ladder.
Well, there you go. Take 7 points off of that. Got his attention. Hey! Didn't I just step on you?
And then I will stab him with my rapier. Not so much.
Not quite. If only Glimble had the
moved.
had the enlarge spell, and he could double.
Right?
I double flank. Tensor's transformation.
I'm huge. I'm 5 feet tall.
No, that's the wrong gnome for that.
Yeah, right. Look at how awesome I am.
I guess that's it for me.
Now I'm the smartest thing that's ever lived. No.
Something biting my ankles? What the hell is that?
All right then. So Abdul looks up at the ladder and kind of gives a shake of his head because, yeah, that's not how he was planning on spending his day. But all right, here we go. Hey, you couldn't have left me a little bit of room up here? Come on. So, hanging on to the top rung of the ladder, I'm going to swing my axe at this guy. Actually, fuck that. I'm gonna break out the Dwarven Shotty and shoot this guy point blank. Oh! Horrible miss. And the recoil almost knocks him off the ladder. And, well... Sapphire has Mauler charging at her, and in the background she can see the lead step into the darkness. And look who's down here below me. Perfect line of sight. Oh, once again, 30 feet away. What are the odds? I think this is what they mean when they say don't underestimate the high ground. Lead will take one shot. Light crossbow. Oh, that's close. Oh, 15 AC against your 16. It would have been 36 points of damage. That arrow sticks perfectly in between all three of you right here that are fighting in melee. And we'll pass it over to Glimble.
I'm going to fire a magic missile at the assassin. Actually, I'm going to fire it at the one back here.
Okay. All three missiles at the same target? Or do you have more missiles at this level? Oh, it's if you cast it with a spell slot higher. So you get 3 missiles at level 1, so go ahead and roll that attack 2 more times. Alright. 8 points of damage. Ouch. Just barely clinging to life. Any movement or bonus action, or are you going to stay where you're at?
I think I'm going to stay here.
Alrighty. Well, taking on the entire 3rd floor by herself is Katie. Let's see what's next.
Probably some stupid bullshit, not gonna lie. It's part of my movement to stupidly, very likely, get closer to this frightening monstrosity that you've put before me so kindly.
I don't know. I feel like if the worst happens, we can all blame Justin because he sent you up there. Although I think he anticipated that the others would go with you and not reinforce him down here.
Yeah, well, here we are. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna do an attack with the short sword and pray.
Alright. Come on, crit! Oh, God.
Fuck me! Jesus!
No, what is that?
That's me just rolling dice like I do every week.
F. I mean, this dude is his, like, hamburger skin is his resilient natural armor, but it's still better than a 13.
I've got 15 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, I'm gonna get a free attack on you then.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Told you we were gonna make some dumb decisions today.
You can bonus disengage.
I could. I was gonna use a dash, but I could bonus disengage. Sure, let's engage some dishes. Disengage. Telling you, man, it's been a week.
So you're going to...
That's the rest of my normal movement.
Alright. Oh, and she's still out of your line of sight.
I know!
She's
I'm
perfectly...
pissed off!
What is that? Is somebody back there?
Motherfucker. Yeah, you keep laughing. I'll use my bonus action to disengage and hope that that helps me in some way, shape, or form.
Well, at this point, you've already disengaged, right? So do you have a move left? Because now you see you've revealed 2 more assassins up here.
I've used all 30 feet of my movement.
Oh, shit. Okay, so move, bonus action, disengage, stab. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad. Okay. And Katie ain't even got no drugs. Okay. Well, let's see what the agent assassins will do. I definitely am going to take a page out of Clanker's book and try to kick Abdul off the ladder right here. See how that goes. Stab, stab. Oh. Why am I rolling Mauler's saving throw? Abdul is not Mauler. Con save. You better make it. That's right. So 4, 8, 12. Okay. Abdul's token is all jacked up too. I don't understand why. He's supposed to have 70-something hit points, and it shows he has 36. So that's like nowhere near what it's supposed to be. There we go. Alright, that seems to have done it. And shit, yeah, we're just gonna have to take our chances here. Scooch around a little bit. Flank the clank. Stab, stab. Oh, damn, a 22 and a 20. And then 2 con saves.
Well, goddamn, man. I've got to sit here with an armor class of 20 thinking nobody's ever going to fucking hit me. I get hit every fucking time.
Right? These guys are on fire tonight.
Stop rolling. Let Katie roll their dice.
Yeah, that's what we should do next campaign is instead of Katie joining the party, she's the GM assistant and she rolls all my dice.
Getting a nat 1 for everything.
Okay, so 1 save good, 1 not so good. So first attack is going to do 7 piercing plus 5 poison. That's after your resistance. And second attack, 5 piercing plus 2 poison after resistance and save. And then that assassin will slide back into position after... Well, no, I'm sliding back into position. This one is taking 2 normal attacks because I don't have the flank bonus, which is worked out for you because otherwise it would have been 2 more hits. 9 armor class and a 14 instead.
My brain just went math dead. Give me those numbers again.
All the damage, right?
Yeah, just give me the total.
Gotcha. 7 and 5. Okay, 12 damage. And then 7 damage, so 19 damage total. Glimble's calling for help, and meanwhile, King Sapphire's up there like, what the hell are they gotten into? If they need help, because look what I got up here.
Yeah, how the hell am I the one that's better off out of all of this? Like, what the fuck is going on down there?
Okay, well, here come the assassins, and I will... Yep, we are just going to form a nice meat wall here. And cover our boss as best we can. And take 3 arrow shots at Sapphire.
Don't shoot at Sapphire. Let's try that. Let's try not shooting at Sapphire.
Damn. Okay.
I just died, didn't I?
Well, I did roll a natural 20. So we're looking at 12 points of piercing damage, and then you need to roll a con save.
The amount of 20s that Dan has rolled tonight is fucking ridiculous. I've been watching the stream.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy.
If a 20 don't save me, I don't know what the fuck would.
Well, you definitely made the save against the poison, so instead of 21 poison, it's only going to be 10, if that's any consolation. So yeah, I guess that's 22 points of damage total, which will leave you with a whopping 11. And the assassins have finished their turn as the Stankosaurus Mauler, right here behind you, I will proceed forward. And when you are immortal and unkillable, you don't have time to take 30-foot ladders in stride. You just jump down. And you take the falling damage. Without trying to resist it. So 21 points of falling damage. And even with that, Mauler is 5 feet too shy to get an effective assault on Satrake at this distance. And that'll start up the next round here. Clanker with 2 hit points to his name. Holy shit.
Yeah, stop rolling 20s.
Ah!
Well, the dude just like leaping from the upper story just kind of catches my attention. Like, what the hell?
Is that guy made out of hamburger?
Yeah, I'd never met that guy before. I'm just like, what the fuck? Whatever. I got these guys to deal with, so I'm gonna try and not die here and kill these fuckers if I can.
Get it, brother. Gonna move back into the flank, or are you gonna stay where you're at?
Are these considered minions?
In what respect? They don't have a minion tag, but if it's more of a general sense, there might be a logic to it. Long rest. In that respect, abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, then I'm gonna do that because fuck these guys.
So Assassin is dead, and Assassin is dead. They both stand their ground, and Clanker just goes into full IG-11 mode, spinning around, weapons everywhere, and they are just dissipated blood in the frickin' sky before him. There's not much left of them.
I think it'd actually be kind of cool to have my swarm just kind of come out and.
Yeah, that works too, because you got your swarm still active. And I mean, let's see. That's just too good not to use if I have it here in. Oh, I don't. Oh, I think it's actually well, Satrake, your turn is next anyway while I'm searching for something.
Well, hold on, that's a bonus action, right?
Oh, that is. So you still got your action and your move.
Alright, so I am going to cast a healing spell on myself.
Alright.
and then move up there to back up Abdul, basically. Now I'm done.
Cool little visual effect you can drag along with you as you move along.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. I don't really have an aura effect, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, so now, Ben, it is your turn.
Do I have him flanked now? With Clanker there?
Not in Clanker's current position. He would have to be over here. Although you could, in theory, like move around over to here and get a flank bonus. Of course, look at his hit point bar too. Do you want to spend your round and your potential damage cleaning this guy, or starting to get some comeuppance on this dude behind you?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with him.
Bow! Bow! Bow!
Move there.
Oh!
Wow.
Indeed, brother. Indeed.
I guess I'll have to burn my rage strike and I'm not gonna teleport anywhere, I'm just gonna attack him.
All right. Well, that's much better. And at last, the first group of agent assassins are dead, and maybe you guys can start moving up to help Katie.
Yep. I am going to take his short swords.
All right.
What is that? That was 10 feet of move. And guess that's it. That's all I can do right now.
You teleported up there, you mean?
No, I'm climbing up the wall. I have wall climb. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Which is basically spider climb.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was waiting for the skill check, but if there's an ability, then no needed. Okay, well, Abdul is gonna charge right here at Mauler. And yeah, I think we are going all out. I am bonus action rage, and I think I will reckless attack this as well.
What was Abdul's special ability?
He's already used it per long rest, but it's this right here. Yeah, because he got dropped back in the alley fight. And then he had to use most of his hit dice to get back to his current state. And then plus the druid. Yeah, she healed him up. Oh, I guess he doesn't have extra attack just yet. So here we go. One big advantage attack. Of course, no natural 20 for the guy on your side. Good enough, though. Plus a little bit of rage damage. Urgh. And that will conclude Abdul's turn, passing it over to the lead. And, well, shit, I mean... Hello, Cedric, eh? You can just see her right here at the edge of the balcony as you're making your way up to that level. And free action, I am going to roll a wisdom save.
I went down to the city with a suitcase in my hand, looking for a better deal. I'm trying to find myself a plan, roaming around the streets, filling up some useless time.
That's you, Ben, wisdom save.
Oh, I thought you said for her she's gonna roll her wisdom save.
Yeah, I don't think so. You wish.
Something to talk about. Someone to dream about. I'm going home alone with only trouble on my mind.
The hell happened to my character sheet?
I don't really know. It's the difference between 2 or 4 points of psychic damage, though, when you're able to get around to it. Because she's activating the imp inside of your skull for free. And then with her actual turn, we will... Yeah, we'll just take a shot on you. Well, Justin sees it there. Fortunately, I don't have advantage.
That one was actually in the regular roll 20 feet, too.
Oh, damn, yeah, it is. I don't have her rolls hidden. So, yeah, a 16 armor class, I think, is exactly good enough to hit.
Yeah, I'm down again. Jesus Christ, look at that poison damage.
Well, okay, so you're at 0, and then you're going to be down 1 on your death save for falling to a
Hold
thud.
on. 10. What is half of 12? Yeah, even if I save.
Yeah, she's much more effective this time than the last time she tried punishing you for your insolence. I will not tolerate your insolence. And we'll pass it to Glimble's turn as bodies are just falling everywhere off the 3rd floor now.
Guess I'll use my last magic missile on Mauler over there.
Okay. All right, 2 more of those. Not bad. Total of 10. And yeah, you're not sure where this guy got the reputation of being unkillable, but he is definitely living up to it because he is just getting pummeled and he's already bloodied and bleeding and he's loving it.
Now you
Anything
see
else?
why I hate this, guys.
Anything else for Glimple?
I guess I'll move closer, unless going closer through that swarm is going to hurt me or something.
No, you're good. That only activates when Justin takes attacks. It's just a flavor visualization.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. Roll your save versus Broadstaff or Wand.
I don't even have that.
What's your Thaco?
I don't know. I don't know math.
All you gotta do is add to hit a negative number. It's the easiest thing ever. I rolled a 23, so I hit a -6. You got it? I don't know. Well, Saphiel, you're still holding your own up here. What's happening this round?
Mostly prayers. We're gonna move towards the agents and where Sadrike is getting his ass handed to him.
Well, you definitely found the boss, bitch.
A bitch in Sadrike's opinion. I don't think I really have an opinion. I don't have an opinion, really. These are the these Balstrackers, right?
Yeah, they're
Like,
all
this
part
is
of...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is my network too.
That's right. That's why the one guy was kind of hesitant to shoot you, seemingly. Because they're here for Sadrike, not necessarily you, it seems. But then you're fighting them.
I know, so now I'm, like, a little less inclined to be. Like, no offense to Sadrike, but, like, I could save my own skin right now by just being like, yeah, cool, you guys, you do what you're doing, like, fuck that. Do I burn my own bridges? Or that's really the question.
The lead looks over at Saphiel. Saphiel, I am your mother.
Okay. Nah, my mom is 10 times worse than you, don't worry. She's a bitch. Oh god, I really don't know what to do. I feel like getting a quarter, just heads or tailing this shit, Jesus. Okay. Is there some sort of kind of check I guess it'd probably be like a perceptionist check to see, like, if I kind of just disengage from this battle as a whole, would the agents up here that should be attacking me, would they just kind of disengage along with me, and I would just kind of look the other way for a couple minutes while they figure this shit out with Sadrike?
I would...
Like a vibe check? Is there a vibe check?
Yeah, that would be insight. See what your spidey senses are telling you.
My spidey senses are probably going to tell me I don't even know where we are right now. That's not terrible. I'm not
That's
I'm
damn
not
good.
upset about it. Knowing how I roll, I'm not upset about it.
That's damn good, actually. Well, the thing is, just want to double check.
We're all down here. You good up there, Sapphire? She's like, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I'm good. We're just having tea.
Yeah, just give me a sec. Having a light tea.
So that's me moving your character sheet around. If you happen,
Okay, jeez, I thought I hit a button and just like
No,
fucked something up.
if you happen to
Because that
see
would check
what-
out for my week.
what I'm pointing out here on your sheet,
Yeah.
and then also the characteristics here on the right side, your ideals and your bonds.
Yeah. Mhm.
So that's one side of the scale.
I know.
The other side of the
That's where
scale,
I was like, we just need a fucking coin.
right? The other side of the scale is exactly what you're thinking, and your insight check has just backed up for you. So you have every reason to believe, yeah, let's maybe sheath the sword and back off here and see how this plays out, and I won't get stabbed. But you do know she's got a reputation for being very punishing. So you may still be kept around, but there may be a price to pay. And then that's just a brief look at our fearless lead right there. Oh, it didn't even appear on the other side. What the hell? Boo! Oh well. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Your play.
Well, plus there's the fact that like she's like, well, you guys didn't tell me you were coming to do this today. I would have not been around.
Very, very true.
Yeah, literally, like they could have let a bitch know. Maybe I would have helped them instead. Like, goddamn, they're dumb. All right. Fine.
Yeah, just
I'm
remember,
going.
Home Dude here seemed kind of surprised to even see you here.
Yeah. I'm a shocking person. What can I say? I am going to use my last 5 feet of movement to back up and my bonus action to disengage and just kind of take things in until it's my turn again and see what happens and who I want to really side with.
Wow. All right. So, Agent Assassins will take their turn. Dead, dead, dead. Died a long time ago. Well, we are not going to mess around with Sapphire here. We are, by the boss's orders, we will step away. Get ourselves lined up along the balcony. And... oh, Sadrike's already down again. I guess we're gonna shoot at... what the hell is this thing? Never underestimate the magic. We will take 3 shots at Glimble. Pow, pow, pow. A miss. A direct shot into the back of his shoulder blade. And another miss that just goes sailing off somewhere down onto the first floor here. And that shot that hits Glimble is going to hit for 4 points of piercing and prompt a con save. You are good on that, so in addition to the 4 piercing, you take 3 poison. And Mauler is going to have a field day here with this dwarf barbarian that just ran up on him. We're going to make 3 melee attacks. Thud, thud, and a thud. Oh. Okay. First attack will hit with the mace that rings with a magical glow upon impact. Second attack, Mauler nearly drops this magical mace, but on the third attack, he recovers and again wallops the barbarian for magical damage. And I think we can get one more round in here before we leave this on a cliffhanger, unless there are objections. Silence means yes. All right, Clanker, you are first on the final round here.
Alright, I'm starting to get a little worried about Sapphire because I haven't really heard anything going on up there. She might be down. So is Sadra K at this point. Not much I can do about that. So I'm going to just attack the target that's up in front of me. And so I'll move up and attack Mauler.
All right. Are you able to get into a flank? I think you got the movement.
I mean, his back is against a bookcase, so I can't really flank him that way.
Yeah, I mean, you can climb up the ladder, though. And then you're kind of getting like a high ground flank.
Does that have any other adjustments?
It would just be the advantage attack.
Alright, I guess I could do that.
Yeah. I had Abdul attacking low ground from a ladder. No reason you can't attack equal or high ground from one. Wow. I mean...
Welcome to the shitty roll club, y'all.
Yeah.
It is nice to have someone else here with me.
Well, the guy's not wearing any armor. He's just Hamburger, right?
Exactly, but his natural armor is still better than a 13. That's the problem Katie ran into when she tried to stab him.
Natural armor? What the fuck is that?
It's hardened hamburger. It's expired hamburger, dude. Do you have any idea how hard that shit is? It rots your weapons, too. Well, Sadra K, death save. Hopefully not a natural one again like last time. Okay. At least it's only one failure and not two. Oi. Abdul raises his axe to swing.
Hold on.
Oh.
We have hero points.
Yeah.
Like usual, just add a d6 to your roll.
Correct.
I'm going to roll a hero point on that attack.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm gonna take my turn back.
There should be a hero point box that you can click and it'll roll it and automatically deduct it too. That will hit. And 14 hit points. Alright.
Hold on, there's more to that.
Cool. 14 to start. Oh!
So I'll activate that, which will do another d4.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a red icon on each of us just to kind of connect those features. Yes, yes, an extra 1 point of damage. Okay. Anything else beyond that?
Yeah, and instead of trying to move him, because he's looked like he's a big, strong guy, probably make that save pretty easily. I'm going to do just an additional D6 piercing damage from the swarm.
Okay. Well, every little bit, chipping away, chipping away.
Indeed, and that should be everything.
All right. Just can't tell what is being done to him. His endurance is just extraordinary. It's, yeah, no other way to put it. The lead gives a look at Saphiel, kind of questioningly, and then she turns her back. And I think we will, I will take a shot. And, Ben, that's going to knock you 1 down on the death save track as she shoots you while you are prone and unconscious.
That kills me.
No, you're only down 2 now.
Just shooting him prone, she got a 10.
So, you're down 2 on the death save instead of 3 there, Ben.
Okay.
You only rolled a 4, so that would knock you 1, and then I just hit you there for 1.
The 10 hits him?
Not the 10, actually, because I am elevated. I'm not firing with disadvantage.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Glimble, let's pass it over to you. Final turn for the night.
Well, you saw what I was going to do. I'm casting Hold Person on the chunk here.
Is that a wisdom save?
Wisdom, yeah.
Alrighty. If he makes this is bullshit. Does a 4 make it?
No.
Or a -1 if I have disadvantage? So, hold person, paralyzed for the concentration. At the end of each of my turns, I can roll. What is the DC? 14? Yeah, that's going to be a tall order. I got to roll a 16 because he's got a -2 on his wisdom save. There you go. You found his weakness. Let me just find the paralyzed. There it is, paralyzed. Perfect. All right. Nice play there, Glimble. Anything after that? You don't happen to have a healing potion to help your nearly dead buddy here?
Yeah, yeah. Where is I've lost track. Where's Sadrike? Down there? Up where? I'm sorry. Where is he? Oh.
He's right there next to you, 5 feet away.
I'm moving over there and I'm giving him a potion.
Nice. Is it a?
Can I?
Oh yeah, it's a bonus action to force feed it. So is it a healing or a greater healing?
Checking that right now.
Cool.
It's weird. I thought I had a potion on me.
Yeah, they're in your inventory, I think. I know you had a few of them.
Dagger, component pouch, spell book, scholar's pack, book of lore, little bag of sand, small knife, backpack, ink pens, parchment, no potions.
Oh, 1 second here. I see it. I don't know why it's buried there. There we go. And that, and then it should be... There we go. It should be visible to you now. On the,
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Potion of Greater... Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's 44 plus 4. I can roll it, or you can, Ben.
Go ahead.
Got back 17.
Nice. And after seeing that, per the lead, she orders the agents to fire again at Glimble. And ouch! Looks like we got one hit there for 8 pierce. Oh, wait. Yeah, one hit for 8 piercing plus con save. Nice. All right, so you take 8 piercing and 5 poison. Woo! Everybody's getting beat up. Long rest is going to be absolutely necessary after all this.
I want that natural one to shoot the leader.
Can you just imagine if Evil Dawn was in this? Because trying to get a long rest is just nigh impossible in this freaking campaign. We haven't gotten one yet.
He's like, what the hell?
What's the CR on this good night's sleep? You fuckers. Well, Mauler is paralyzed, so I will just go straight to his wisdom save. And holy crap! Of course he frickin' makes it. Alrighty, well, he lost a turn, but now he's free of the hold person effect. And that sends us to the top of the initiative, so I will close that out, get us back to regional map. Get myself back on the screen here. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We had some good turnout here on the Twitch, looks like, so thank you for being here tonight. Hope you enjoyed the adventure, and nice little cliffhanger here in the middle of the library with all 4 characters now in a bad state, and one of them possibly planning something a little devious. He hates it. Well, which do you hate worse, this or the rust monsters on Monday?
I can't hit them both.
Absolutely, it's just a matter of which one gets more hate.
I'd say the rust monsters are probably worse.
I'm very happy we were able to get back to this. Had a nice new stream set up here, and everything seemed to run pretty well. Definitely a little slow getting back into it because the opening narration was necessary for a few reasons. But I think once we got into that point and into the library, of course, it was full steam ahead. And I guess maybe we'll see next session if Ben is able to stay conscious for more than a round. And we'll see how much investing you guys do in healing after this is all said and done, too.
Well, yeah, I had a good time tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much for me.
I mean, yeah, it was fun. I mean, we had, as it always boils down to the rolls. we had some bad ones on our side. They had some really good ones on their side. So it makes it a little frustrating.
Absolutely, just in that respect. And of course, for me, I'm just trying to roll with it and have fun because that's all it's ultimately about. And hopefully, we don't get ourselves into a TPK here because we're not in a completely untenable situation yet. But it is getting it is starting to get a little dicey because I know we're running out of abilities and restoration as well. Welcome back, Katie. It's been, God, what, like 4 or 5 months since we gamed together?
It's only been like a few weeks, question mark? Because I know we played after Christmas. We played after Christmas, right? We finished up the Baldur's Gate.
That's right. Yeah, I'm like so inundated with all these different games that I completely forgot about the Avernus Adventure.
I think that was after Christmas. I don't know anymore, but
it definitely was, and it was I think it was a 2 and done. Like we came back to it for 2 sessions.
We anticipated like a 1 and done, and then we kept fucking up.
And then it was over.
Yeah. I don't like the decisions I'm having to make right now in this campaign. It's a little rude, but
yeah, it's not a pleasant situation.
Gotta betray someone. Which side is it gonna be, though?
Have to betray me. I was watching your back. How rude.
And yet I was up on that 3rd floor fighting all alone.
That's because I was on the ground. I'm laying there bleeding.
Yeah, I did not know Justin had that ability to move opponents horizontally like that, so that definitely was of immense benefit to your side. But Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was looking at my abilities at the start of this fight, and I was like, wait a minute, they're on a balcony. Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I had drawn this encounter not anticipating that we're going to take on both the 2nd and 3rd floor at the same time. I mean, some of the 2nd floor was just kind of in a holding pattern, waiting for stuff to go down. But then as soon as Ben got dropped and the leader revealed herself with the laughter, that definitely changed things around considerably. Well, we did it, folks. 4 D&D games in 1 week, and yeah, my brain is fried. I am ready for a nice weekend. I'm going to go check out a boxing club tomorrow, and then have a complete day off on Sunday, except for some good times in person with some good friends. And until then, hope y'all have a great weekend. We will catch you back on Monday for Open Table D&D Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and we'll proceed from there. Until then, have a great weekend, all. Are you with us?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Monday